This is our hero from the beginning of the stream that I did a little intro for. His name is Bent, or N Bent, and he is a flamenco. He's a flamenco in the sense that he's like a VTuber commentator, but he's a leftist. He loves Hassan Piker, and he hates Kershaw. Who, I'm just going to say this, okay? Kershaw, when I first was made aware that there is something called a Kershaw that is not German and is a VTuber, she had like 100 like live viewers on her streams, and now she gets like thousands and is like actually famous relative to the VTubing space. And it's entirely because she just goes out and says pull stuff on her streams, and then all these and go on Twitter and say, "What the fuck? We have to cancel this fucking Fox character because she like said something I disagree with." And then you get Anna Valens, like a Vice contributor, posting on Vice about how we have to cancel this niche irrelevant character that just has like a bargain bin model that she bought off Fiverr for like $10. And it's like, we have to immediately put a stop to this most imminent threat to our space. And they just drive like 1,000 people to watch her. You know why I don't get like 20 trillion viewers? It's because everyone ignores me. Everyone desperately ignores the fact that I exist. They ignore that my website exists. They don't even dare speak of it, okay? So my reach is limited. It always will be. They devised the strategy during Gamergate. They learned from 8chan that if you just make something an enemy and try to shut it down, it just gets bigger. So they tried very hard to just kill the site by just ignoring it. And it works really well, actually, compared to the alternative. So, yeah, this strategy of let's epically own the Fox anime girl by giving her all the attention in the world and making her out to be an American female fat VTuber Hitler is like not a working strategy. And I say this because he tried to cancel the Fox. He says, George Floyd, the original tweet was Kershaw saying, "I read a lot of articles on stream, a lot of which invoke his name," which I suppose is George Floyd. "To some people, he has basically been given sainthood status due to the frequency of his name coming up in articles in 2024, 2025. I started sing-song Saint Floyd the Fentanyl in his name, we pray, as a way to joke about people who put him on a pedestal. He wasn't a good person. He shouldn't have died. Both can be true." Very pull-aligned take. Nobody in my audience would disagree with this. Saint Floyd of the Fentanyl in his name, we pray. That's not even like a rhyme, bro. These bitches are supposed to be like know how to sing and how to rhyme. There's no rhyme there, okay? Bent replies and says, "George Floyd was murdered on camera in a way not uncommon for black men in America. And your first thought was to invoke a racist victim-blaming hoax as a joke? If this is who you think needs to be cut down to size for not being a perfect person, you're a terrible person. At Gamersubs, at U2s, have a look at this. Come on, don't be shy." Now, this post has 2.6 thousand likes, and he is contacting her sponsors. Gamersubs is the one where you can buy, where the Gator Gamer specifically can buy anime titty milk flavored electrolyte drinks. And people do this. And I don't know what the U2s is. Let me look it up. U2's collectibles. Oh my fucking god. Come the fuck on. This is like... Can I get a Kershaw? Oh, get Bish. Get Bish, you got dropped. What about a Pippa? Ah, you can buy a Pippa. There you go. Sold out. Oh, if you want a Pippa U2s, eat fucking shit. Last thing is apparently God Brazilian Miku is hot. Do you support this sentiment? Do you support gooning to Brazilian? Oh god. Gooning to Brazilian Miku? Well, you should have bought this when it was available. Also, the pen is gone. You cannot buy the Pippa slop. Pippa slop. Maybe I can, do they have the jelly? I can get this for my mods. I don't think so. You can get a Spyro, though. Sorry, there is no jelly. Only Pippa is popular enough. Anyways, so trying to life ruinate whatever the Fox caused some kerfuffle. Ben says, I do not wish to ruin your life. I didn't even wish for you to stop being a VTuber or making money. Yeah, you're trying to get her banned from the fucking like Pippa Slop channel. And you're like, no, bro, I'm totally not trying. I'm just trying to like rein you in and make you understand that St. Floyd, hallowed be his name, in fentanyl we pray, is like inappropriate. I'm going to use money to punish you, but I'm not trying to do that. I wish for you to know some kind of guilt or consequences for the horrible things you say about trans people and immigrants and minorities who know far more pain than you. I'm like a pain elemental at this point. Here, well, let me find this video. Okay, this is very important. This is me in real life, okay? This is a realistic depiction of who I am and the pain I endure, okay? This is me every day. Pure pain. Agony, actually, as a matter of fact. I don't know why. I was listening to this recently for some reason. Too catchy. Supposedly this video is funny because the lore for this thing is like the most horrific shit ever. Like it's like a creature and like an abomination creature that is just in constant writhing agony continuously. So they put it to a little chip tune. Anyways, he was a DX, and they found out that he was a non-binary tranny fucker who, on the side, outside of being like a leftist Twitter personality for people into anime shit, is also like a wannabe VTuber himself, and has like a channel where he streams to nobody, which is what I played at the beginning of the stream. And so Metacri's making fun of him. Guys, Daddy Jim has co-signed bullying this fucking runt. Okay, that's where we're at with this. Daddy Jim has co-signed the fatwa against Bent. It's over for this guy. He better run and hide. Where is Oh, I was looking for the thing of him and his non-binary boyfriend. I want to say, I think it's just listed on like his profile somewhere that he is heckin' valid NB or something. Oh, he's into My Little Pony in 2026. Can you fucking imagine this? Into My Little Pony in 2026. That is tragic. That's worse than being... Oh! Aha! There we go. There we go. Here's the guy. This guy's like, I just want you to feel some heckin' consequences and some guilt for, like, the terrible things you've said about, like, the heckin' immigrant and the heckin' black people and the heckin' trans folks. And then his goodbye post. He has run away after Daddy Jim condemned him in the harshest possible terms. He has decided that he will simply give up. This is his giving up post, okay? Hello, folks. I've decided that I will be stepping away indefinitely from being public on the lowercase I internet. Which one? Well, I mean, he's giving himself wiggle room here, because he can just be like, I meant my school internet. I meant like the Japanese internet. I didn't mean like the American one. Or the vice versa. I'm just going to be stepping away from the American internet, but I'm going to be like a VTuber in Japan still, okay? For the sake of my physical and mental well-being, but more importantly, for the sake of those close to me. So his boyfriend had like a fucking SPAC attack. He's like, you gotta delete everything. Jim Miniker's gonna stomp on my cock and balls. This has been a decision I've gone back and forth on since the beginning of the year, and no single incident caused it. Okay, buddy. But first, a few things to address. I had a semi-secret VTuber account. I started streaming in 2024. I do not give a I had a collab server for my 1-year anniversary. This was on a secret group chat clique where I plotted the downfall of VTubers. Didn't like something about VTuber shit. Oh, he was like big involved in like sucking the dick of the different corporations and stuff. And he's explaining that he's a huge dick sucker and pathetic. Okay. And he was accused of doxing. So everyone's like, oh, you doxed Doki Bird. So therefore we're going to stomp on your cock and balls at the orders of Jim Metokur. And he's like, no, I didn't do it. Please don't. Please, not my cock and balls. Don't stomp on them. And he says, I might come back. But maybe not. As much as there are things I love in the VTuber community, I've grown to be very anxious and miserable. I don't have it in me to keep doing what I've been doing. Dude, it's so hard to maintain a Twitter account. It's really hard, bro. You ever meet those guys that have 1 million follower Twitter accounts? They're like on that Twitter grind set. Ian Miles Chong slaving over a hot tweeter all day. His hands calloused from typing tweets up. It's actually mentally taxing and physically taxing too. You don't appreciate it. For whatever good I've done, I don't want to cause hurt any longer. I don't want to act and speak impulsively in ways that don't align with my values or the world I want. For some, it's good news that I'm leaving, and for others, I know maybe I'm letting them down. The world is a dark place, but I don't want to be consumed by that darkness. I will be making this account private shortly. If you want to reach out, DMs will be open. Take care. Oh, we have a V-tweeter here. Hey, look at this. Dylan Winsong with the Fiverr punching gif. VTuber, but debut late 2026. Debut late 20. It's fucking February, and this guy's like, yeah, if I'm gonna pull off the Dylan Winsong gambit, I'm gonna need like a full year, maybe even longer, to pull this off. I've gotten the design down, okay? I've gotten the design, the avatar, the breast, and the tight-fitting clothing. I've gotten the Fiverr punching gif, and I kind of got. I just wait. Why are her eyes red in this? Oh, because she's angry. Of course, I understand. That's how anime people communicate with colors. And then there's like, yeah, I'm gonna post. Am I blocked? Oh, I can't reply. Okay, I understand. A V-tweeter. We got a fucking V-tweeter over here. And that's it. That's your VTuber segment.